Hey Libra, thank you so much for coming to your weekly love reading. This love reading is for May 12th through May 18th. This should resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. For those of you guys that are cross-watching, welcome. This can be your situation or their situation. It just kind of depends on the energy. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you'd like to receive alerts for when I post. Also too, if you want to book a personal reading with me, please check out the link in the description. It will be, you click it and you go right to the website, my website, and you book a reading. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop directly into your reading. All right, Libra, who is Libra currently dealing with? Who is Libra currently dealing with? Who is Libra's person of interest? Okay. We have the Devil here. So you guys definitely could be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody that you guys are highly drawn to or attached to. How does Libra feel about their person of interest or their partner? How does Libra feel about them? Magician. Okay. You guys could also be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini or an Aries. What's the current situation between Libra and their partner or person of interest? Okay, Eight of Wands. What is an external influence for Libra in this situation? What's an external influence for Libra right now with love and romance? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. What is currently blocking Libra and their partner or person of interest? What's the block here for Libra with love and romance? Okay. Page of Swords. So, your block can definitely be a air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or that could actually be you, Libra, that's blocking. It also could be, lies or something of that sense. That's, definitely blocking the situation. What's unexpected that's happening for Libra with love and romance, 12th through the 18th? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, a Sagittarius may be coming back, or a situation may be coming around that you guys are not expecting. And what is the weekly outcome for love and romance? Best potential outcome, 12th through the 18th for Libra and their love life. Libra and their love life. Whoa. Okay, you guys have the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. So I feel like, somebody you guys were dealing with prior, maybe they're coming back around, or you guys are having a conversation that's probably laying everything out on the table. I do think that for whatever reason, Libra, either you or your partner, they're fighting to get back to you or, have that level of intimacy I think that you both once had, because I do think that you're highly attached to this person or attracted, sexually attracted. You also, like I said, could possibly be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio, or you have that in your chart, or they have that in their chart. I do think that you guys, let me see, can you give me a little bit more information on Libra's person of interest or partner here? Okay, Six of Swords. So you guys may have been at odds at one point in time, where you guys had to have kind of like that honest and open conversation with where you wanted to go. Also too, I feel like you and this person, are together, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. But I do get the feeling that you guys are together. I do think for whatever reason, this person may come off as more dominant than you or have more masculine, not necessarily look masculine, but like characteristics where like for you, Libra, you never know what you want to eat, right? Where this person will say, fine, this is what we're getting. Like they're the ones that really, really pull the trigger. You guys could possibly be at a distance from one another. That is something which may be the reason why, you're heavily focused. There could have been some type of argument here, possibly, maybe you and this person had a disagreement. And, now you're trying to make it right. But I do think for whatever reason, you really do enjoy this person. This person brings you a lot of pleasure. I also think too that, you know, this person can be a little bit fixed or stubborn. So maybe they have more fixed energy in their chart versus like something that's mutable. And also too, it can be somebody that you are having like a karmatic lesson with, possibly with a Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or Scorpio, or even Capricorns coming in strong here as well. This can also be somebody that's coming back around. Maybe you're not necessarily completely attached like together with them, but I feel like, you know, you feel like you guys are going to come back around. Like things are going to change. There's a level of change here. There's a level of transformation. You know, there's something very much changing about being like having like something that's stable and having, you know, a solid offer come through for you. And as I said that, guess what just came out? Justice. So Libra, this person may also feel like you're balanced or, you know, give you the feeling that they're balanced. You possibly could want to marry this person or, you know, have hopes of that. I also feel like this is your 6th house of, or your 7th house of partnership. So, you know, that definitely has to do with harmony and balance and kind of restoring that within inside of one another. For your feelings on them, you have the Magician. What are they manifesting? With the 9 of Cups. I think that this person makes you very happy. I think that they have all the tools needed in order to provide that level of comfort for you. Also too, you know, there's definitely, I feel like they give you what you need. It's like, if you want something, they're able to provide it. They have the money, they have the mental, you know, capacity, as well as the emotional capacity, as well as that financial aspect. Like they have everything that you need in order to, you know, complete them. Lovers, you guys are possibly dealing with a Gemini. You could be deeply in love with this person, Libra. Ooh, as I said that, all these cards fell out. How does Libra feel about their person of interest? Romantically, how does Libra feel about their person of interest romantically? Okay, yeah, I feel like, you know, you definitely feel like you complete them. Ironically enough, the 5 of Pentacles in here is just 2 people that are kind of lost in love by themselves. As you can see, you know, it's just him and her. So that's why I feel like for whatever reason, and then that's with the Lovers. So Gemini, that's definitely Gemini energy. You have Taurus energy here. But I do think that this is something very solid, and this is something that can be very, very beautiful. If this is somebody that you're fixated on, right? Because, you know, there's definitely a level of fixation here. Be careful that it's not coming off in the wrong way. You really want to make sure that you're not being possessive or overly controlling, or they're not. Also, too, you know, you may feel like your person of interest definitely has multiple suitors. I am picking that up as well. With the 4 of Cups, that's Moon in Cancer Moon. You know, I think that this person is rejecting people, but don't get it twisted, Libra. They do have other options besides you. So that is something that you need to, you know, kind of keep in mind. And they are highly like sought after. That's what I get as well. Okay, 6 of Cups. But I do think that, you know, either you have children with this person, or there's like a level of innocence here with your guys' relationship where things just work between the 2 of you. It just makes sense and it makes you feel good. So if this person is coming back around, I do think that right now the stage that you're in with them is a very nostalgic one that's creating a, you know, lot of happy moments between the 2 of you. So your current situation is 8 of Wands. What's coming in quick here? Woo. Okay, the 4 of Cups. So that's kind of interesting. So I do maybe think that there is some type of communication. that is going to have somebody sitting there like, this can be your partner that's being offered multiple things. This can be you offering them like, hey, let's do this. And they're just kind of ignoring it. Why? What's causing the Eight of Wands? There's some type of communication here, Libra. What's causing the Eight of Wands for Libra? The Sun, possibly communication with a Leo, communication about what you want, communication how you want to move forward. What's being said here with the Eight of Wands? Possibly that, you or your partner needs to walk away from something. What needs to be, okay? You may need to walk away from a Queen of Swords, or you need to walk towards them. This could also be you, Libra, that maybe you have somebody that you need to let go. Because this is, like I said, the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. How does Libra feel about the situation currently? Okay. Libra, I'm going to be honest. I think that it's your partner that needs to walk away from somebody. That's what I'm getting. Because you have the Knight of Cups here, or I'm sorry, the Page of Cups. And in this deck, if you take a look, you can see that there's a man at the table, but then in the background over here, you have a man and a woman. So this card is definitely about jealousy and a level of distance. So I don't think that you like this situation. Maybe there's communication about who this person was with previously, or you find out something about, maybe they're talking to somebody, potentially a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And you don't like it. It makes you highly jealous. And I definitely feel like that's where there's probably a level of fixation here. And that's also why there is that Four of Cups. So that's definitely coming in strongly. One more cause. Okay. Yeah, the Knight of Water. So I definitely feel like there is probably a water sign here that is communicating, whether they're communicating with you or communicating with them. And as you can see down here, this card is actually associated with Pisces, but it can be any of the other water signs, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But I do think that this water sign is having a level of influence on your partner or your person of interest. How does Libra feel about this Knight of Cups? How does Libra feel about this Knight of Cups? Okay, Six of Pentacles. I mean, that can definitely be the fact that, you feel like they're contributing to multiple people. One more time. How does Libra feel about the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles? Oh. Okay, Four of Wands reversed. So that's why I think that for whatever reason in your mind, you still maybe don't necessarily trust them. I mean, look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Three of Swords. There's definitely something here with this situation that is communication coming in. So whether it's a text message, an email, a phone call, physically seeing somebody, physically traveling, somebody coming to see somebody, I definitely feel strongly that you don't like it either way, no matter how you want to cut it, okay? External influence is the Eight of Pentacles. Why is this an external influence? With the Ten of Wands, maybe this person is working on walking away from somebody. It could also be some type of work situation that they need to leave. This could be somebody that they work with. What's the energy of the external influence? How Libra would feel about it. How would Libra feel about this external influence? Knight of Wands. So, you feel like it's either an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. How do they feel? Let me ask over here. How does Libra feel about this Knight of Wands? So you have the Page of Wands. So I think for you guys, maybe you feel like whatever's going on with you and your partner, it's very surface level, or there's like a level of, you know, like maybe it's just based on looks, but that's also clarified by the Three of Swords, which is an end of a relationship. So I feel like for you guys, an external influence is working on leaving something. Whether you're working on leaving something behind or your partner's working on leaving something behind, because something definitely needs to end here, because that's what's influencing this relationship. What needs to end? You have the moon, so either a Cancer or a Pisces needs to be cut, either from you or your partner's situation, or it could also be like an end to, you know, the unknown, the end to not knowing what you're doing, you know, being secretive, not seeing one another. That can also be it, but I feel like that's being worked on currently. And it's funny because it's the Six of Air reversed. So, you know, the Six of Air is a forward movement, you know, having a level of hope, you know, expression, but this is, you know, not moving forward with this person. Let me ask how your partner feels. How does Libra's person of interest, how do they feel about the Knight of Wands and the Moon? How do they feel about this person, the external influence? Okay, I mean, they feel like they're the Page of Water. So one more time, there's somebody that's surprising to them and very loving. How do they feel about Two of Cups? Okay, they may actually be in love with this person, Libra, because you do have the Two of Cups. They've had communication about it, because that's definitely Venus and Cancer. So, you know, there's definitely that type of energy going on. I just don't think that you know exactly how involved these two were. That's what I'm getting. And it can too be as simple as, you know, you guys working on restoring that level of commitment with one another and seeing one another, you know, and, you know, kind of letting the past be the past and moving on. But there's a level of heartache here, and I feel like it has to do with a different person. That's what I get. Either you need to leave them alone, Libra, or they need to leave you alone. Or they need to leave your partner alone. I'm sorry. So for your guys' block, you have the Page of Swords. Why is this coming up as a block? With the Knight of Wands. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, communication with this fire sign or water sign, and they could have fire and water heavy, Aries, Sag, or Leo, like that has to come to a stop, because there's communication with this person. And, you know, there's a level of intimacy here that I don't think like you're familiar with. What needs to be communicated to this Knight of Wands? One more time. What needs to be communicated to this Knight of Wands? One more time. Let me clear my head. Hold on. This can also too be a level of truth. Because let me ask, how does Libra feel about this Knight of Wands? Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, I don't think that this is actually your partner. That's my personal opinion, Libra. Or you feel like, you know, your partner is not being honest with you. You can also feel like maybe they're telling you certain truths, but not the complete truth, like partial truths. But I also feel like this could, for some people, actually be an additional person that's either somewhat interested in your partner, and maybe your partner's hiding that, or maybe they're not being honest, or maybe, you know, you want them to cut them out. You know what I mean? Why is this a block though? The Hierophant? Because for you guys, I feel like you guys need exact, like, You need very clear intentions here. What are your intentions? What are your intentions with me? You have to be fair and balanced, and you have to make the right choice. And I think that for you guys, it's being very honest with one another. So this can be you, Libra, having a conversation with your partner who may be a fire sign and saying, you know, where do we go from here? What are we doing? But I also feel like, you know, something is definitely, you know, blocking your change, blocking something from kind of coming to fruition. How does Libra's partner feel about this person romantically? Strength. I mean, they may be a Leo. They may really like them. With the Emperor, Aries, may have Aries in their chart. You know, honestly, like I think that they are connected to them, but I'm sure they're also connected to you as well. So what's unexpected that's happened is we have the Wheel of Fortune. What's the energy of the Wheel of Fortune here for the unexpected for Libra, romantically? Woo. The Chariot, possibly movement with a Cancer. There's forward movement somewhere, and there is a lot of change that's happening and movement. Something can be offered here with this Page of Pentacles, so that's definitely beautiful. How would Libra feel about this? You know, I think that for you guys, you'd feel like it's a new start. You feel like you're on the right path maybe with this person. Maybe once at one time that things were not necessarily completely like put together. However, the Page of Swords is now reverse. So it's like you guys, I feel like in my mind, right? It's like the ending of the conversations, and now this person, I feel like it may potentially just be, you know, committing to you. And there may be a level of guilt here with, you know, with your partner. But like I said, there is a level of forward movement where you guys are victorious in this sense, where you guys get what you want. You guys get that offer. The offer that you've been thinking about, that you've wanted for a period of time. You know, you've been thinking about growth. You've been thinking about where you go with this person. How does Libra feel about this? Number card. Okay, the Empress. There you are. You feel good. You won. That's how I look at it. Okay? So, for your guys' outcome card, you have the Ace of Cups. So, unexpected is the Ace of Pentacles. Outcome card is the Ace of Cups. If you guys want to find out more about what's going on here, please follow me over to Vimeo and click on the link in the description. And for those of you guys that this has brought enough clarity, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.